Click, click. Boom! What's going on, faithfuls? We are here. Salute to you guys. Salute to my guys. And over here, you guys know what it is on Saturday night, man. We got spades, we got cigars, we got boxing. Now I'm happy to be here. The month is officially over. That is my first drink in a month, so my dry February was a success. Oh wait, do I have my sound effects? Can I do those? Can I do my sound effects on here?
You have sound for it?
I had it on here. Let me see. What have my horn? There it is. There it is. There it is. I heard it.
No, I was watching live.
All right. So guys, listen, man. This is what we got going on. All right. It is questions and answers. All right. And I see a bunch of questions already in here. Shout out to all you guys. Mark is the first one here for the 2026 Q&A March Madness. OG Big Mike, how's your 2026 been so far? Man, nothing to complain about, man. Family was sick for like a month straight, whatever cold or whatever was going around. It was kicking our ass, but we are back, man. And everything is going good now. We're coasting right now. So it's been good, man. The family is doing good. And am I excited for free agency and draft season? I am. I think the Niners have a roster that got a lot of experience last year, and that experience, make a couple of tweaks, can go a long way. So the next question is how differently is Kyle viewed right now versus McVay if the Niners didn't lose the first Super Bowl to the Chiefs? I don't think that they are viewed differently, honestly. I think that what people would say is that the NFC West has the three best coaches, like the best coach position if Shanahan wins that Super Bowl. You got McVay with one, you would have Shanahan with one, and you would have Mike McDaniel with one already. But it didn't happen, so, that's how it is, man. He said if the trade for Jimmy didn't happen in 2017 and the Niners finished with 2 or 3 wins, would the plan still have been to sign Cousins and trades? I think that's what the plan was, but I don't think he made it to free agency, if I'm not mistaken. I think that there was like a trade or something for Cousins, right? I don't think he ever made it to free agency. So, it is what it is. It was what it was. Or would they have looked at drafting? Yeah, they would have probably looked at drafting somebody, but they felt like Jimmy was the guy. So, Now, this is a good question here. Would drafting better during the Harbaugh years have led to more success after him leaving? Of course. Would they have made the playoffs in 2014 if Balky didn't believe in drafting injured players? So here's the thing. I know Balky gets a really bad rap about drafting injured players. All teams do it. We just highlight the ones that we do. Every team finds a player that fell due to injuries, right? The issue is that the Niners, Balky and Lynch, do it in like the first 3 rounds. And that's when people are like, why are you drafting that player that high? You know what I mean? So, you look at Kinlaw, people like kill him for that. You know what I mean? But shit happens. You know what I mean? We definitely would have been better, though. We definitely would have been better if the drafting was better.
You basically off the upside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's worth it.
That's what the draft is all about. You know what I mean? So it's all about the upside. Do you think what if I hired McVay instead of 2017 crosses Jed York's mind? It might. It might. He was coming out of Washington. I think that Kyle Shanahan looked to be significantly the better offensive coordinator, though. You guys got to remember what he was doing in Atlanta those 2 years before. Atlanta had the hottest offense. Jed York got the best at that time. But what McVay did that was different, he took his roster and he played to their strengths. He would find the one weakness of his roster the previous year and throw all of his assets at it the next year. Kyle Shanahan doesn't do that. McVay values talent, I think, a little bit more than Kyle. Just a little bit. Hip-hop question from my man Callie. Jada Kiss or Common? You're going to get me yelled at because I'm in a room full of old heads. First of all, I don't think that these two guys are similar MCs at all. I think Common is a more conscious and progressive, uplift his people type rapper. Not that Jada doesn't do it, but Jada dabbles in it versus that being Common's entire catalog. So first you got to separate the two. As far as who puts words together better, I give it to Jada. I give putting words together better to Jada and flow better to Jada. But also, Common got busy, so make no mistakes about it. Like Common, even his diss tracks, people forget about Common's diss tracks and all that stuff. Like Common did his thing. It's close, so it depends on what you're looking for. You know, if I want to uplift my people, right now today, one of my favorite songs from Common is the joint that he did with John Legend, "Glory." I like to put that on, get a glass of scotch, get a little cigar, just sit back and put that on repeat. And I feel like I can conquer the world. Yeah. William Roberts says here, the big question, who will the Niners draft at 27 if they stay there? I think it's less about who and more about what position. The who is not going to be, up to them in their control. But they can control what position they draft. And right now, if they stay pat, I think you're more likely to get a really good receiver or an edge rusher at 27 if they stay pat. There's some positions that are lower valued in the NFL, like interior offensive linemen. You could probably get a really good interior offensive lineman at 27 as well. But they're going to sit here and tell you that, oh, you don't draft those guys until late second, early third round. So I'm not one of those people. I don't believe in that. If you see the best and you need that position, I think you go and get it. I don't believe in overdrafting anybody. If that player is good, you go and get it. So, yeah, right. All right. Let me see what else we got here. Daniel Green says, happy Saturday and hi to the chat. Is that the last question we got in here? So again, guys, this is the Q&A, man. You guys send those questions in here right now. This is March Madness, so it's time for y'all to load up those questions in the chat. I can't even, oh, man. So this might be the last time I do this on here. I can't even scroll through my tickers to tell y'all to shoot your questions into the chat. Let me see here. Let me see. Can I get one of these here? Yeah, let me see if I can edit this one. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Boxing's going crazy. Hit that like button, y'all. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can get this to say what I wanted to say. Ask your questions. There we go.
The 2026 NFL Draft, the live registration, will take place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, from April 23rd to 25th, 2020.
There we go.
The Las Vegas Raiders have the first.
There we go. Ask those questions now, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, baby. It's our first one of the year, man. Now, again, this is only a 15-minute thing. Now, this year is going to be a little bit different. Let me tell you guys while I got you here. All right? This year's going to be a little bit different. This year, I have extended invitations to different 49ers content creators so they can take part in this. So we'll have to see how it goes this year, man. This is the first one, so guys got to give them something to talk about. You know what I mean? Let's go. Get these questions loaded. I see my man Mark in here. He's about to fire away. Callie Young, you need to get back in here, man. Start firing away, baby. Here we go. Is there a cigar / bottle of liquor you have ready in mind after the Niners win the Super Bowl? Yes, there is. So I have a really nice 1964 Padron that I am waiting to smoke when the Niners win the Super Bowl. And I also have, so I'm going to get really, really, really fucked up that night. So let me just tell you how it's going to start. As soon as we win, I have a bottle of 49ers champagne. I don't think it's going to be like great tasting or anything because, 49ers, it's more of like a, what's it called? Yeah, it's like a souvenir or what do they call those things? It's like, it's not a gimmick. That's not the right word. But it's novelty. It's more like a novelty item, right? But it's a gold 49ers bottle. You pop that open, spray it around a little bit, let my wife yell at me for all that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Top pick, right. That's what I'm saying. Like that would be somebody that would be good at 27. You know what I'm saying? But he's a guard. They're gonna tell you don't pick them in the first round. But if you're not picking again for another 32 picks, he's gonna be gone by the time you get there. You grab him. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't be mad if the Niners went after Baker. So the 1964 drone. I'm going to have the 49ers bottle of champagne, and then I'm going to have a very, very nice bottle of Macallan 18. That's what I'm going to be sipping on. that night. Oh man, it's gonna be great. Wait, what? Why did you delete the Mike Needs Love video of you leaning against your house with I Need Love by LL Cool J playing in the background? I don't even remember making that video. I probably got flagged or something for it. Was it something I did on YouTube? That's funny as hell. I don't even remember doing this.
Did you, were you wearing a Kango? And
I can't fit a Kango on this mug right here. He said I was leaning against my house with that song playing in the background. That's funny. That sounds like something I would do. I don't know why I would put out Mike Needs Love. That's funny as hell.
If you do it next time, make sure you have that red Kango.
But that music though, that is an iconic.
Yeah.
That is old. Sorry, the boxing is good. MPSSBL. What's good, Mike? What, if any, reunion with the former player would you welcome? This is tough. I'm off of the Debo Samuel thing. I know he's not technically a former player, but I'm officially over Brandon Ayuk. So I don't want any of those guys back. I think Dre Greenlaw, if the Broncos really want to get rid of Greenlaw, I know he's got the injury history and all that stuff, but that just makes him cheaper, right? So I would bring him in. I would still draft a linebacker. In the third or fourth round. Oh, shit. Oh. Sorry. This fight's getting crazy, y'all. All right. Probably Dre Greenlaw. That's who I would go with. All right. Thoughts on Ryan Garcia's chances versus Shakur?
Well, you say whether which Garcia shows up.
Yeah, so this last fight that we saw with Ryan Garcia, he's got new trainers and all. He really seems to have his head wrapped on the right way. But even with that, Shakur is probably one of the hardest boxers to hit in boxing. One of the complaints about him is that he runs too much, but he's just trying not to get hit, and that's what it's all about. So but the difference is with Shakur, he also has more power than what people expect. He just, he's a high accuracy, very hard to hit type of guy. And I don't know that Shakur has been down, like has he been knocked down? I don't think he's ever hit the canvas. But that's because he's hard to hit. I can't tell you that he's got a good chin. You can't hit his chin. So it would be an entertaining fight. Ryan is a very aggressive type of boxer. But this last fight, right? This last fight, Ryan didn't overexert himself. He didn't get very aggressive. Even at times where he had my man stunned, he didn't go after him in like heavy pursuit like I thought he would. He was very patient. He let the fight come to him. It would make an interesting fight. I would still take Shakur at this time. Now he says, why do Tank Shakur and Haney refuse to box each other? One, two of those guys aren't in the same weight class. Two, I think Haney and Shakur would fight each other, but I don't think that people want to see that because they're two guys that stand back a lot. So it would be like a really slow and boring ass fight. And then you can actually say the same thing for Tank. Tank is aggressive, but he doesn't turn it on until round 7, right? So for the first 6 rounds, you're going to have a bunch of guys just staring at each other doing this. So those styles don't make for good fights. Good boxers, good records. Haney, I think, would be the worst of all those guys. He's got the weakest chin of all those guys. I don't know how good it would be. Oh, this is a good question. I'm going to ask this one to the room. Great question here. This is probably the last one of the evening, too. Is Benavidez ducking Bivol or Beterbiev? How do you say his name? Yeah. Beterbiev. Is he ducking him by moving the cruiserweight? What do y'all think?
Yeah.
Think you go with the money. Yeah. You're saying he's moving for the cash. He's moving to the cash. Okay. I mean, not to say they won't fight. That's not the money. I mean, we're talking about a difference of what, 9 pounds?
Who we talking about?
Is Benavidez ducking Bivol? You don't think so?
Yeah, I should.
All right. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit. There's a part two to this question. All right, the second part of this one. Let me see if you want to wear a necklace in the ring. That's how you do it. You tattoo that shit in.
Right.
It ain't going.
And some fighters do. I've seen one
Right.
fighter who did too.
A lot of them do. Yeah. Mm. They said so. Is he ducking by moving the cruiserweight, or is he slowly moving towards boxing usage? I don't know about that. Because you got to get usage long too. Right. That's basically. It would take him a while to get up there to him. Yeah. Maybe that. Yeah. So I don't think he's trying to get up there to him, man. I don't think.
Possesses a different kind of power.
Mm-hmm.
That Benavidez is not. It's not.
It's like when Roy Jones fought Ruiz. I mean, Ruiz was smaller heavyweight, so that made sense for them.
Right. Right. Yeah, man. All right, guys, listen. Our 15 minutes is up. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have been nothing but fantastic, and I am looking forward to doing more of these. Get those questions ready for next week. Tell me what you guys think about the graphic as well. I'm going to get out of here. I will see y'all soon. Prepare for glory. Anticipate pain, but always remain faithful. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove. When we lose with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey. See, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, we them nothing but niners.